Dallas, Texas, and the Texas State Fair. A football setting unlike any other. The Cotton Bowl cut in half. 50% crimson, 50% burnt orange. The Sooners and the Longhorns have played here since 1932. Today they battle for the golden hat and bragging rights, and the outcome of this game can echo for a long time. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools, to play in games like this. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Longhorns will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So Oklahoma's offense comes on the field first today. And here we go. This is fun. An atmosphere unlike any other in the middle of a state fair. It's crimson and cream against the burnt orange.
And Chris, for people that have never been here to watch this, you're right. We're right in the middle of the Texas State Fair. Big Texas out there. We got corn dogs. We got fried, any kind of food you can imagine. This is one of the best settings there is in college football.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. Remember, last time they played, the Sooners pulled out a close one. That was a heartbreaker for the Longhorns.
You know, when I think of this rivalry, Chris, it's one of those rivalries that just goes back and forth and back and forth. Oklahoma had that narrow win last time out. You know that has Texas's attention today.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. On the run here, lets it go. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The Texas Longhorns offense comes out for their first possession today. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. And I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
2nd down after that previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Tight end goes in motion. Play action here on first down. Lets it go quickly. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back, playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the kickoff will be a return. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Bringing pressure. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. A throw to the running back in the flat. They bring him down after a short gain there. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Pulls it in. It's Helm. Touchdown, Longhorns. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Caught near the sticks. It's sharp. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
The Sooners will crank up the tempo. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw over the middle. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. Hoping for another chapter in this tremendous rivalry, Kirk. They've been playing since 1900.
Yeah, that's really what makes college football what it is. And I think all the concern with the realignment was we would potentially lose games like this. It's great to see Texas and OU still be playing for many years to come.
Looking to pass. It's Arnold. And he's got his man open downfield. And they keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's sharp. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last drive they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Here's the second down play. To the air. It's Arnold. And now another deep ball here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Just ran away from the defense.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Golden. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Running out of time in the pocket. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
They went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. The pre-snap motion from the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Snags the quick throw. What's cool about the battle for the golden hat is that it's a wearable trophy. You see the winning side there and grab that hat, Kirk, and they take a picture that lasts a lifetime.
And Chris, think about it over the years, all the different folks that have been able to have a chance to put that hat on. Charlie Strong, of course, when Texas had a big win. Baker Mayfield, Vince Young. I mean, it goes back and forth. And you're right, today, whoever wins this game, they're going to be quick to get that hat on.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Grab down the middle. It's Helm. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
A second down after that completion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. There's a shot toward the end zone. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This defense is reeling now. First down and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point makes it 28-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll run it here. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry up. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Trying to find some room. It's Barnes. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
No huddle here for the offense. They're going to run it here. Some hard running there through a tackle. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Here's the throw deep downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back, and they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy, and maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Using his legs, it's Blue. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Caught in the backfield. It's Bond. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Manning. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a 1st down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Ball handed off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And they'll run it with the draw play. And that run produces a decent gain.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Back to throw. It's Arnold. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Got him. He's sacked.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. We've got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
After consecutive losses, you need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He bought some time, now lets it go. A 4th down completion to the running back.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. That's his 4th punt already today. Running it back, it's Bolden. Returner brought down, sets up the next drive. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Looking to build on this lead on this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Moore. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, when you sit back and play zone defense like this, what you allow is your defense to have eyes on the football. Here, they give up the catch, but you can see how they rally to the football. There's just nowhere to go for this slot receiver.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Looking for a gap. It's Blue. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks on the ball, and it's a short gain. Third down after that running play. Dropping back, it's Manning. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Touchdown, Texas. No chance to catch him.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. He gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They stop him right at the 24. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Looking to pass, it's Arnold. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They'll kick it away here. On the return, it's Bolden. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
Here comes a handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Longhorns pick up enough to get a first down there. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Bond. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Manning. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He is a load to bring down. And finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Caught near the sticks. It's Golden. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the first half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another first down and more yards.
The Longhorns hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out, it's Bowman. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Golden. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Longhorns are in the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Manning. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
The Sooners will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Heading left after the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Longhorns are looking to keep this drive going.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. Grab behind the line. It's spun. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Manning. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these 3rd downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on 4th down?
Longhorns will have to kick it away. choosing to return the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. Oh, and he goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. And the Sooners will bring their punt team on the field now. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Manning. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. An explosive play, moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And the wideout goes in motion. On the ground, it's Blue. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. And they pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back do just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
The Longhorns pick up enough for a first down. And the back now goes in motion. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looks right for a quick completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit, swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Back to pass. It's Manning. The pocket breaking down. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. He made good on his first attempt. This one is from 40 yards away. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Tailback with another carry. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. To throw, it's Arnold. Defense is coming after him. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The Sooners will line up to punt it away. With the return, it's Bolden. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Blue. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's 3rd down and short. You trust your back in the line to be able to pick up the first down, and he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the first down.
The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it has not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Second down play coming up. And now they'll run it on the draw. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. To the air, it's Manning. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. The back's got it. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. The back in motion now. Looking downfield. It's Manning. It's the running back in the flat. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
3rd down play for this offense. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
The Longhorns are in the red zone. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Longhorns. To stretch the lead, the route is on. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. I mean, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky talented...
And the junior gets home making a sack there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. To throw, it's Arnold. Makes a quick catch. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
The Sooners bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack sets up a third down play. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
The Longhorns will line up to boot it away. He's going to try to return the punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And that's a solid return after the interception.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. He'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Important 3rd down play coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a 1st down.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. And now the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Scanning the field. It's Manning. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Returner looking to make a play here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
So back to their own 9-yard line. It's 2nd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on 3rd down and long. And they do a good job of taking away things downfield. But, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards. And now he gives the offense a chance here on 4th down.
And the Sooners will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Bringing it back, it's Bolden. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And there's the handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Now it's 2nd down here. They'll run it to the left.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Caught over the middle. It's Burks.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Dropping back. It's Arnold. Caught quickly. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
1st down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. They'll be stopped short of the 1st down.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Made the defense look slow that time.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff to the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.